So, I believe, since he was last here, this man's actually published a book, if I'm right. Okay, do we just like envy other people's success in this room? What was that about? He made a book and sick. So anyway, he's actually a really good poet, so fucking enjoy it. Stuart Book, everybody!
So, I haven't been here for ages, but I thought I'd come back to offer you a mind-blowing opportunity, and that is you can pick the next... Well, I've written 2 poems based on the Rapture. I don't know if you follow conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but every week someone says the world's going to end. And it never actually does, which is great, but it makes these people look like arseholes.
They are.
Yeah, a lot of them are, to be fair. So, I wrote 1 poem on the Rapture, and then I had a little bit more creative juice left, so I wrote 2, and they're both, I think, above average, so I'm going to read them both out, and then if we could have a show of hands at the end for number 1 or number 2, and the one that gets the more hands, I'll put in the next book. Obviously, the nightmare scenario is that no one puts their fucking hand up, so I'm going to add a 3rd option, which is if you think they're both shit, just put your hand up at the end, and I'll go. And I won't do the one from my book that I was going to do. So this is called Rapture 1. And if you can guess what the next one's called as well, that would be quite impressive.
Rapture 2.
It's Rapture 2, David. Yeah, it's Rapture 2. Rapture 1. Yes, we caught our breath in the rose garden. To synchronicity it fell as we lay like ampersand, entwined, glistening in the moonlight. As a hum of fuzz settled on your pale thigh, an interloper, a dandelion seed, announcing the time had come. And so as everything diminished and the broom took hold, we clung to that beautiful seed, up, up, up through the clouds, until you cried for those left behind, a pale ocean of sin. Thank you. That's number 1, where the Rapture goes well. This is number 2, where it doesn't go that well. Rapture 2. You said, look, the stars are changing. And through the xylophonic slats of the blind I saw pinpoints congealing, melting together. No longer little pricks of time, but tantric smears of energy. A flamboyant parade of slaked lime until the night sky was bright light, pure white pouring into our welcoming throats. And I choked back a single tear and held your trembling hand. For if this was the Rapture, then why we were still here. That's it, thank you. Who liked number 1 more? Who liked number 2 more? Number 2 wins. Thank you very much. I'll just do... Oh, and who wants me to fuck off? Well, it's not about loudness, is it? It was about show of hands. So. Well, I'll do 1 more. I'll do 1 for my book. I have published a book, as Tim said. I haven't brought copies to sell. I'm not that good of a marketer, but I will put the link to where you can buy it on the Voicebox page, if that's all right. That will be my 1 piece of self-promotion for 2017. So if you do want to buy it, it's all right. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things about it. I quite like it, but then I am biased, I suppose. So this is called Celestial Frottage, and it's about picking wild mushrooms. But not as exciting as it sounds, because they're not the ones that do that. Celestial Frottage. Amongst the magnificent husky trunks were ferns so feathered they seemed to exist only in theory. We picked buttery chanterelles, trumpet de l'amour and amethyst deceivers, elf cups and slippery jacks. I lit a fire and fried them in salted butter and wild garlic, the smells mingling with the cloying scent of charcoal. As the light died, the woods changed from stained glass cathedral to hushed intonation. Later my fingers found their way into you, and amongst the celestial frottage of midnight in the forest we spoke in whispers. Before I lay with you, I burned the map in the dying clinkers of the fire. Thank you.
I really like it when people give like sort of a really modest pitch. Just like, oh, but it's alright. Get one if you want. Just cuts out all the rest of it, doesn't it? All like, oh, it was made in blah blah blah. And you're like, I don't care. Also, I also quite like that you haven't brought copies because it makes me feel better about doing the same thing whilst I
actually can't afford copies to come and sell.
Ah, well, there we go. So. Now you will have to buy a book.
Yeah, come on, my family is starving.
Weird how a lot of you laughed at starving travellers. Okay, so from returning face to voice box to